We are live with another broadcast where we are sponsored by Roofing Supply Incorporated here in the Houston marketplace, where you can get your shingles from me. Telephone number is 210-919-8987. Again, 210-919-8987. Today is a very special day. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and I am super, super excited that it's Thanksgiving. I get to relax. And like most, I'm going to overeat a little bit. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I really wanted to come on here and wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. But I also wanted to touch on a couple of hot topics, I guess you would call them, that are really sweeping social media right now. One of them, chiefly, is the debacle with the quote unquote TMZ story of CMR Construction and the fall of their company. I would say that for me, it is none of my business whether or not he's paying the bills or who's getting paid or what. What I will say is that I'm going to pray for the guy and hope that he continues to grow and to pull himself out. I did reach out to Steve and ask for an just to be something different. Big boy, he's been doing this for quite some time. Um, so I think that right there, in and of itself, a lot of people can see what's going on, and even they themselves are a little bit rubbed the wrong way. Post today, just asking if you would taste, right? And most people said that. But I'm gonna just pull up a response, okay? Because someone tagged me on a Facebook post, and it was the release or the soft release of this huge story, right? And my response was, I'm just tired of seeing this same old TMZ or Fox style story. I truly enjoy watching content, and this is Dimitri's content, but my opinion doesn't necessarily matter. That's cool. I'm just one person, but truly have a lot of respect in the Stones to air something like this. Dimitri replied with, how many people need to be hurt for you to care about the story? How many sales reps need to lose money? How many subs shouldn't get paid? How many good owners need to lose their insurance checks to fix their roofs for you to pay attention? How many millions of suppliers have to lose for their story to be relevant to you? I guess if you're a supplier and you didn't lose money and you didn't get affected, you're okay. Glad you remarked yourself safe. I'm not that's not my take, right? Like, it's easy to take one side of the story and say, okay, well, I'm just gonna run with this. I'm gonna check and see if we got any comments rolling in, which is no comments, which is cool. But hey, um, and so I feel that both sides of the story have to be seen. So like I personally don't like this type of story. I don't like this type of area. And I don't like this type of responses. But that's my opinion. I can have my opinion. I can formulate my own opinion on it. My response was pretty pretty easy, right? Um, for me, I've been podcasting, and I started this podcast to be the difference, to help educate and guide and direct this industry in a different way. And so that's why I am even involved in trying to help people, is because I was screwed before, like majorly. So that's why I stepped up and decided that my voice is best heard somewhere different, which is right here. Okay. So, regardless of whether or not you think that the story should be aired, or you think the story shouldn't be aired, or you think that we should get an answer, you think we shouldn't get an answer, ultimately, what's going on is what's going on. And I can't change it. I'm not a sales rep for them. I'm not a supplier for them. I don't know the absolute facts of what's going on. And this kind of goes back to the whole Lee hate thing and the fight. Um, I don't have enough informed decision to be able to make one on this. And but one thing I do know, I don't support violence, especially when it has to do with a disagreement, period. So if I disagree with my wife and my wife says, honey, that's just not what's going to happen. And I say, you know what? Fight me. Um, she'll leave me. Like that's not the conducive behavior to have. But it's popular. Everyone's going to watch it. Maybe not me fighting with my wife, but a actual cage fight, people are going to watch it. It doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong, it's going to get watched. I'll watch it. I don't have a problem with watching it. I'm just not going to go. I'm not going to support it, right? And I feel like this really falls within the same classification. Um and I have my own views on Lee and his organization. I mean, I don't have to sit here and dive deep into that subject alone, but there's a lot of things that I personally wouldn't do if I was in that. Hey, who am I, right? I'm just a podcaster bringing you the top stories. So, the next thing I'd like to talk about is a new top podcast drop. If you guys have been watching, I have been doing some involvement with a product launch with Hobuzz. Hobuzz is a Delta 8 seltzer. It is a non alcoholic drink. It's a really, really awesome product that a friend of mine, Washington Ho, which is a reality TV star on HBO Max. Okay. He has used his platform to release a product, and this product hits really, really, really close to home because, it has to do with sobriety. I had a very, very big problem with alcohol, and so did Washington. And that's why he created this drink. It was really cool to see that. Well, drum roll, please. Washington are going to be starting a new reality TV show. Really, really excited about that. So you guys keep paying attention. I have a new sponsor. Pretty excited about releasing this new sponsor. I am waiting for final confirmations to do so. I'm working on overlay for the podcast currently and all marketing materials. I'm really, really, really excited about this new sponsor. You guys still pay attention as we're going to be releasing that here in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to make a little pause section here for our sponsors, and not only our sponsors, but a friend of mine sent me this awesome shirt. Says, I have 2 questions. Who's your insurance agent? No other question. It was absolutely brilliant. The shirt was provided to me by Matthew Danskin. Matthew owns Restoration Referral System. It's a really awesome system that you, as a roofing contractor, can get involved with to take control of leads. It's really, really important that you have constant flow of that with a insurance agent. That insurance agent has a book of business already with people that are insured through them. And the next time a storm happens, who do you think they will be more apt to refer if you follow some of the steps in the restoration referral system? If you are looking for or need to get in contact with restoration referral system, you can find them online on Facebook, Instagram, just about every social media platform that's out there. Matthew Danskin I'm going to make sure that he sends a little text message here, a little comment on the thread. That way you are taken care of when it comes to insurance restoration referrals. I think it's super important, and I'm super excited to have this shirt. It actually is really, really comfortable shirt, and it says Restoration Referral System on the back. So let's see. Yeah, pretty cool. What's next? TPO. We got a new line of TPO. Okay. McGuire Roofing Products. I've recently been in contact with them. Big shout out to the McGuire family and to Mike Abernathy. Thank you so much for hooking me up with them. That kind of leads into the next item that we're going to talk about, but I'm going to finish this, so that you got all the proper information. Okay. McGuire Roofing Products provides a TPO, EPDM, PVC option at a much more affordable rate in the market. If you are looking for an amazing system, there's training, there's fasteners, there's adhesives, there's the single ply, double ply, you name it, they've got it. Underlayments. Reach out to me. Telephone number is 210-919-8987. We could talk about McGuire Roofing Products. I know it is super hard getting just tons of rolls, right? You want a truckload of TPO or ISO, it's hard to get it still. But you can get it through me here at Roofing Supply Incorporated. Again, that telephone number is 210-919-8987. All right. So the next item on the list is collaborations. I'm really, really excited to talk about this, as collaboration is a big deal. Being able to lean on someone and create something different or something bigger than what you're already creating is, in my opinion, freaking awesome. Okay. So if you're not currently collaborating with other creators out there, other roofing contractors, other marketing agencies. You're losing out. And here's why. Ultimately, if you don't know a certain something and someone else does, then you can ask that question, right? Not to mention the fact that, let's just say, they're a little more viral than you. They have a little bit more reach than you, or maybe they have a little bit more followers than you. Lean on that person and ask them for advice, ask them for questions. What are they doing? And then there's a little tab whenever you're doing posts for Reels that's a collaboration, and you can click on that. Tim Brown, I just seen your message. Thank you for swinging by. It's so small I can't read the message, but I'll read it later. Tim Brown actually is one of the first people that introduced me to collaboration mode on Facebook. It's like, hey, you're releasing a reel. Hit me as a collaborator. I'll be able to push it out to my crowd a little bit more, right? I can put some ad spin behind it. It's a really cool way in which to create together. It's a way in which to broaden your spectrum, if you will. So lean on collaboration. I'm going to let you know of a couple of collaborations that I'm working on right now. One I already announced, Mike Abernathy. Me and Mike are working together daily. We're speaking daily. We also have a podcast on December the 23rd at 12 noon. I think it's 12 noon. All right. So December 23rd, 12 noon, Mike Abernathy, and Mike is giving away over $10,000 worth of products from, I know Becca Switzer is giving away something. I know he is giving away something with McGuire products. All different kinds of people are pitching in together to give away over $10,000 worth of products on the live stream. So it's going to be awesome. Mike Abernathy, that's one. Two, Chuck Allen. Chuck and I have an awesome friendship, and we continually rely on each other for questions, etc. We both run a podcast, and it's awesome to be able to call someone up and hear their side of the story, or maybe hear how they would do something, or maybe how they're doing it. Maybe even go over the same podcast guest and see what kind of questions that they're going to ask, or what questions that, say, I asked. It's a good way to bounce ideas off of each other and grow together. Chuck, really do appreciate your friendship. Mike, same thing. Also, I speak to and work with TJ McCormick quite a bit. When it comes down to content, I've relied on TJ more than just about anybody in the sphere. TJ's been there. He's done that. He's got millions of followers. And so for me, it behooves me to make sure that I'm doing things the right way. But not only that, but I've run into some things, run into some copyright issues. And I needed help to be able to navigate that. So I leaned on my friend, TJ. Hey, what's going on? What can I do to change this? And TJ walked me through it. He's a very approachable person. So if you don't know TJ, reach out to him. TJ, you're another one of those people that I thank you for your friendship. The next person, but not the least, is Austin Blumquist. Really, really excited to start working with Austin. We just started talking here in the last couple of days. We've been bouncing text messages back off, from each other, ping, 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 but really more like a voicemail. You know what I mean? Like, he's busy, I'm busy. It goes back and forth. Yesterday, we were able to go over about an hour and a half worth of ideas that we're thinking about. We're maybe even do a collaboration. Might even do some coaching, social media coaching. If you're interested in social media coaching, hit the DMs. Let me know. It would be coming from a bunch of influencers that know how to get their content out, that know how to go viral, that know how to connect with Meta and or TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. Proven strategies that work. As if you're going about and you're not having a strategy, that's like not having a goal. And if you don't have a goal, you'll hit it every single time. Why? Because you didn't have one to begin with. So it was never there. Let's see. Let's see. What's the next thing to talk about? I think this is the last thing to talk about. Social media tips. Okay. I wanted to give a few social media tips today. That way you can take this and run with it. You can grow your social media agency, your roofing company, your dentistry, whatever that you're looking at. It's not just roofing, it is business savvy. It is social media tips that you can take to grow. So, number one, I'm going to say use your professional dashboard. If you have a professional Facebook or Instagram, it is super, super important to utilize that dashboard. For one, you're going to go in and you're going to see things that you may have not have seen before, right? Like how many seconds people are watching your videos, what the hook of that was. So it'll tell you when the drop off was. Those are really important things so that you can start tailoring your videos different. Something that I'm using. I'm changing my videos. Very excited to do that. But more than anything, I can utilize what Metaverse wants me to do on their app. So, what's one of the one things that they want you to do? Post. They want you to post. And two, they want you to engage. So, engagement is almost, and I posted this yesterday or the day before that, is almost as important as the post itself. You've got to go and engage with who? Who do you think you should be engaging with? You should be engaging with your target clients. You should be engaging with the people you want to do business with. So if you're a business to business, say um you're a CRM technology. A CRM technology is going to want to speak to everyone that needs a CRM. So not just CRM friends with other CRM companies or people within, but you're going to want the target audience. So let's just say, you're a roofer and you just dropped a new CRM. Who do you think roofer is going to be going after right now? Other CRM platforms and people that own CRM? No. They're going to be going after roofing contractors. Why? Because that's their target audience. So they're going to be making content and they're going to be engaging with roofing contractors. Why? Because that's their target audience. So remember when you're on Facebook, if you'll use it as a means, as a tool, rather than just like your MySpace account, right? If you use it as a business tool, it'll start bringing back business type relationships that you're looking for. Of course, you have to put in that time. You have to put in that effort. You have to put in that tenacity, that consistency. If you watch my Facebook posts in the morning, you'll see all the things that you need to employ. But that's the number one thing is utilize the dashboard. I've been speaking to people in the last couple of weeks just about this, and they themselves have been able to grow their social media following immediately, as well as change the content distribution. So if you pay attention to the professional dashboard and you do what it says, you will eventually start getting a greater reach, a more broader reach than what you had before. So what does that look like? What types of things are you going to be doing? Use the comment manager, right? Go in there, use that comment manager, put on a timer. Go to your phone, Pull up that timer and put it on for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Just turn it on. And then you're going to go straight to your app and you're going to start scrolling through that app. The first person on my app is someone that I engage with constantly. Why? Why is it on the first? Why is it the first thing that pops up? Because I engage with that person constantly. So get this. I'm going to blow your mind for a second. You cannot be friends with someone. You can you can post something and that person can see that post, engage with that post. Why? Well, let's just say you went to their Facebook last week or yesterday or 5 minutes ago and you went to their Facebook and you said, "Oh man." And generally when you don't like someone, you're hating on them. And so you're like, "Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Maybe even just looked at it." Well, if you don't know that person, you don't follow that person, but you've engaged with that person, you've looked at their Facebook, you've looked at their Instagram, etc., they're going to be produced to you. It's called distribution. It's called the algorithm. See, you're feeding the algorithm by looking at their stuff. So if you don't want to see their posts, you don't want to engage with them, don't engage with them. But if you see them and you engage with them in a small manner and you're not friends with them, they will get your content. Why? Because the distribution, the algorithm thinks that they want to see it or you want them to see it. It's kind of a weird thing. The algorithm, people talk about this algorithm and most really don't understand it. You have to really play with posts. You have to understand the physiology of the thing. I really, really encourage you to go onto your professional dashboard, utilize this. Okay. One of the things, sorry, a little itch there. One of the things that I would encourage you to look at as well on that professional dashboard when releasing content, go to your planner. Okay. This is going to be in your business suite. Go to your planner, click on it, and it'll tell you the active times. This is when people are active on either Facebook or Instagram. It's going to be absolutely crucial for you to produce content that is engaging at those times. So, a recap: A, professional dashboard; B, content manager; C, likes; and D, go through your planner and go and check the active times that people are active on each individual platform. I believe we have one more tip. 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 Nope, that's it. Engagement posts. It's as important as just posting. Engagement is super, super, super important. So, recap of everything that happened today. I'd say mind your business, put your head down and work, buy TPO, buy Restoration Referral System, and make sure that you pay attention to your professional dashboard on Facebook. Ultimately, it can grow or your account. So, you guys, again, thank you so much for following along. Thank you for watching. Know there are certain people that watch, certain people that don't. You may watch later. But thank you for watching. We are and always have been sponsored by Roofing Supply Incorporated in the Houston marketplace, where you can get your shingles from me. Telephone number is 210-919-8987. We are also sponsored by West Group Public Adjuster, where you can get a hand-tailored claim experience. reach out to West Group, or you can reach out to me and I'll put you in contact with West Group. Telephone number is 210-919-8987. It's Thanksgiving. So I got a little special something for you. Come on. I got Marquise Jr. here. Tell him what's up, Marquise.
What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving. What's up? Yeah? Tell him happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, all of y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Well, it's been live. It's been an amazing live stream here on the Roofing on the Rise studios. Again, sponsorship is coming up. I'm going to be releasing the new sponsor here in the next 3 to 4 days. So pay attention. Telephone number is 210-919-8987. If you're looking for shingles, if you're looking for PA, if you're looking for social media management services, reach out. Telephone number 210-919-8987. Again, it's been a lovely, lovely